Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Albion. And when last we left off, we had a long conversation with Sabai Rin, the leader of the South Wind clan of hunters, and we'd agreed to give away the metal from our ship to them so that we could basically repay them for tending to our wounds while we were horribly injured. We're going to talk to Garia now, who's over here, and see what she has to say. Mrs. Garia, who took care of Tom and Rainer's injuries. Desare Ma, I'm pleased that we succeeded in healing you, Tom. When you first came to our house, I wondered if you would make it, but your race appears to be quite resilient. The second option here is quite rude considering the amount of time and effort she spent treating us. Garia, great to see you. We would like to thank you for everything that you did for us. It was an honor for me. After all the scratched and bitten hunters, treating you was an interesting change. Let's actually ask about your profession. What's your profession? Well, if I'm not trying to heal badly wounded humans, I take care of wounded hunters of our clan. Let's talk about healing. Mainly, I just care for our hunters' minor wounds. For healing serious injuries, we bring the healers of the Gikas here, or go to their house. The Gikas also sell medicines. Let's talk about medicine, shall we? The Gikas produce a beverage which strengthens injured bodies and accelerates healing. I think I will give you a little. The bottles are not cheap, but we can certainly spare one. Garia gives Tom a small bottle with a turquoise-coloured liquid in it. That is actually, I believe, the second most powerful healing potion that you can get. The weakest is the green potion, and the most powerful is the blue potion. There is a way to get an unlimited supply of blue healing potions, but we'll see that soon enough. Let's talk about hunters. Our clan earns its living mainly by hunting. There are animal breeders in Jirina, but most people prefer game. The more honourably an animal was hunted, the greater the profit. Sometimes we even conduct hunts without weapons to initiate the young hunters. You can imagine that I have a lot to do with them. Yeah, they probably get very badly injured. Let's talk about the clans. Most families belong to a larger association, the clans. A clan arises over the course of many years through relationships, the loyalty of several families, or sometimes even because of economic reasons. Many clans have specialised in a specific profession, be it hunting, handicrafts, or whatever. The Sabai of the most influential families are the chiefs of a clan, and some of them are sent as representatives to the Council of Jirina. Also, I'd like to see the Iskai clan of whatever, and see what they make. Be curious to see. There is not a lot we can talk about here. The Gikas, we've already heard about that, and the Sabai one we've already heard about as well. It was nice talking to you. Farewell. These Iskai are a xenobiologist's dream. One moment their similarity to human beings is frightening, and then the next they are most alien. Just imagine the consequences of this Sabai Ritual. Despite their short lifespan, the Iskai have quasi-immortality. Which has also amazed me about this world, is it's so rich in raw minerals, and they value metal from our shuttle so much. Indeed. Pardon me for my enthusiasm, but look at the giant object over there. It is a kind of pump, and functions without any mechanical parts. I believe the people who live here are very proud of their fountain. Indeed. In the water basin there's a strange plum which pumps water out of the ground with its strong pulsating motions. Apparently, this fountain serves as the water supply. Well, we're most certainly going to get water at some point when we inevitably rest. Sarima, you want something from me? What is your profession? Well, I study. Yes, I've taught to you before. I've taught to you before, Sarin. Also, here is a kitchen knife. These are actually just as powerful as the sword, or the dagger, sorry, that we got before. Let's talk to this person. Desarima, guests of the house. Hello, Kryn. What is your profession? My name is Kryn. I am a Strai of the Hunt in the Southwind clan. I am responsible for training the young hunters. What do you know about Strai? For the most part, this word is used with names. It means that the person is a master of his subject. They are also very humble. Ask me how humble I am. How humble are you, Kryn? Exceptionally. Let's talk about the hunt. Most of our clan members are always hunting for wild animals, such as crondeer or warnakes. I haven't participated in the hunt for 3 years. I'm too old for that. I've already reached my 38th year, you know. Recently, the clan offered to propose me to the council for the Sabai Ritual. I was greatly honored, but I declined. You would decline the ritual, Kryn? May we ask why? That is a matter of my personal beliefs. In general, it is assumed that a newborn does not have its own personality. Nevertheless, to me, it would seem as if I were extinguishing a life. Apart from that, I've had a full life and do not fear its end. What do you know about? There's a lot to talk about, like Sabai. Yep, we've heard that one before. I thought it might be different. The Warnakes. The Warnake is a giant winged vertebrate. It has a frighteningly powerful, or poisonous, not powerful, and powerful. It's poisonous and powerful stinger on its rear end. Its poison can cripple or drive the wounded person insane. Nevertheless, Warnakes are hunted a lot because their bodies contain a spherical mineral supply used for healing medicine. The traders pay high prices for Warnake spears. What about the Krondir? A Krondir is a giant predator that usually runs on 2 legs. It is very strong and a frightful opponent. Fortunately, for the most part, Krondirs are solitary animals. Their meat is almost inedible, and mostly used as bait for other predators. However, the Krondir has a similar structure to our tri on the horn of its forehead, which is a very cherished ornament. You can get a good price for it. We could talk about training. Why not? Because of my extensive experience, I can teach the young hunters everything they need, including hunting for predators such as Krondir and Warnakes. Anything else to talk about? I imagine most of this we have already discussed, so let's not discuss it. It's been nice talking to you. Farewell. So there is a Iskai who does not want to be reborn. Have I spoken to you yet? Disarima, you're no bigger than I. Let's head down here. In the cellar it's a little cooler than upstairs. And there's this person here. Let's talk to you. Disarima, guests of the house. I see the Guria has put you back on your feet. Disarima, what is the purpose of this part of the house? This is the resting area of the house. Since I was injured in a hunt, I'll probably be spending some time in here. What do you know about the hunt? Yes, we were right on the heels of our prey in the northwest part of the Kiradani when I ran into a group of Krondirs. By the time the others had rushed to my aid, the Krondirs had already started munching on me. Let's talk about Guria. Guria takes care of the wounded of our clan, just as she helped you. She is a wonderful woman, but very easy to offend, so be careful. And that was why we were nice to her. We could talk about the clan, but we've heard about that before. What is your profession? I am one of the clan's hunters. There is the hunter discussion here. I cannot say anything about this. Oh, why not? Fair enough. I don't think there's much more to discuss with you. Farewell. The main reason we're down here is so we can start taking more items, because if we can find an item, we can take it. Like this gold here. We need a fair bit of gold. We need about 45, I think, in the early point of the game. Disarima, you white people. Let us keep going, shall we? Can I talk to you? Disarima, my guests. Did you want to speak with me? No, actually, I didn't. Farewell, friends of the Southwind clan. There is somebody in here we do want to talk to, though. We haven't found that person yet, so let's keep looking. Is it one of these people? Let's have a look. Is it you? Disarima. I could sleep all day. Hopefully I haven't caught any diseases. I have to go back to bed, and I'm not even tired. The Iskai children are more similar to their human counterparts than one would believe. Indeed. Let's go talk to this person. Same conversation. Fair enough. Let's, move away here. You look like someone we should talk to. Disarima, guests. I am Lorena, Rin's wife. I've already been told that you're willing to help us in our financial difficulties, and I'd like to thank you for that. We have to thank you for your help, Lorena. Would it be indiscreet to ask what caused the financial problems? Oh, certainly, you have some right to know. Of course, I must ask you keep this between us. There is really no specific reason, but in recent years the clan's expenses were simply too high. You see, Rin is an outstanding clan leader, otherwise he would not have become a Sabai, but he values the public image of our clan. There was a great festival after the Sabai Ritual, and some house expansions by the Jifad, which were very expensive, especially the Great Fountain. Pardon me if this is too personal, but what do you think about the fact that your spouse is a Sabai? I consider it a great honor to be the wife of a Sabai. The body, which Rin now inhabits, is a child which he and I created. An ideal combination. Moreover, Rin married me when I was very young, and now I'm looking forward to many more years at his side. What is your profession? Actually, I'm a huntress, but now my husband and I take care of the clan's business affairs. What can you say about the marriage? Nothing new there. What about Sabai? Nope, nothing new there. I don't think there's anything else new to talk to Luina about. It's been nice talking to you. Live well, guests of the Southwind clan. We shall, but first we shall loot everything. Like everything in here. What's in here? Nothing. That is a pity. But I'm sure there's other things we can find. Like things in here. Anything at all? Are you someone we can talk to? The person Tom mumbles. Sarima, I have a swollen jaw. I can't talk. That was a really weird bit of dialogue there, but I think the person mumbles to Tom was probably what it wanted to say, rather than the person Tom mumbles. Fair enough, we got the meaning well enough. What's in here? More water? Oh, there's an area with water here. Water plants. Is there anything else in here? I don't think there is. So there was only a little that we could loot here, but that's not so bad. There's still a lot we need to explore, though. Not here necessarily, but in the actual clan hall itself. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Is there anything in here that we can... I believe I know what's down here. If we go to the left, there should be... Just smell those aromas, Driscoll. This must be the kitchen. This is where that hellishly hot stuff they fed us came from. I love spicy food. We can't say it hurt us. You didn't spend weeks with a bucket. Well, let's change the subject. Let's talk to you. Ah, the foreign guests, Sarima. My name is, Gridry. I'm head of the kitchen of our house. Well, what's your profession? Didn't you just hear me? Oh, didn't I mention that I'm the clan's chief cook? Let's talk about the kitchen. Even before I grew up, I liked to cook. An unusual occupation for a child. Now I can say I'm one of Jirenar's best cooks. You have made me curious, Gridry. Would it be out of line to ask for a little sample of your art? With the greatest pleasure. Here is a speciality made of dried meat wrapped in vegetables. It remains good for a long time and is ideal for travellers. Gridry gives Tom 6 rations. Politeness goes a long way. Best not to say that the food is a bit too spicy for humans. That's just being rude. What do you know about Jirenar? That's the same. There's not really much more to talk to Gridry about here. Farewell. There is, however, this knife that we shall take. We can sell it later. Can we talk to you? Tisarima, honoured guests. What is your profession? I'm a huntress, like many of our clan. However, the last, Fadim was a happy occasion for me. I am expecting a child, so I stay at home. Since I like to cook, I help out in the kitchen. Let's talk about the child. Yes, I love children. They keep you busy, but it's worth it. Let's talk about the Fadim. Ah, we've heard that already. What about the kitchen? Yes, I'm working together with Gridry. He is a master cook, and I can learn a lot from him. Let's talk about him. Well, as I said, Gridry is our clan's cook and a master of tasty dishes. And we can't talk about anything else interesting there, so let's leave. Farewell. Anything in here? No. Anything up here? No. I'm pretty sure we could take a bucket if we so chose to. There is no reason, as far as I know, to take a bucket with you. Sarima, you look really funny. Are you sick, or is something wrong with your fur? This person has never seen a human before. This makes sense. Anything in here? No? Yes. There's a lot in here. There's a double stab. Double stabs are really good, and we shall take that. Our inventory is slowly filling up. There's an Iskai knife. Damage 1. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Here are 3 torches. We'll want all of them. Here is a small axe. That is damage 5. I suppose we'll pass that off to Reyna. 1.5 gold. And 12 rations. That's not so bad either. Excellent. Anything else? Nope. And yes. Ah, an Iskai leather cap. This can only be used by a warrior and a Gcast mage. We are neither, so Reyna can hold on to that. An Iskai stiletto can also only be used by a warrior and a Gcast mage. However, the Iskai dagger, I believe, can be used by everyone. Although why we'd want to use it is another question. Here's another 1.5 gold, and another 5 rations. We'll pass these ones off to Reyna, and another rope. They do stack, which is always good. Is there anything in here? Nope. Is there anything in here? Let's have a look. No. Alright. What's down here? The door has a good lock. Ah, I believe this is where the cellar is. But first, we'll go down here just to have a look around. We could talk to you. Oh, it's Sarin again. Hello, how are you? And have I spoke to you before? To Sarima, I'm one of the people who found you. I will never forget that explosion as long as I live. Is there anything in here? No. What about in here? No. This is the exit to the building. If you want to go back in, that's the only way to get in. And we have the keys so we can leave whenever we like. However, we want to go in here. The only thing that will unlock it is this key. Tom opens the lock with Rin's key. We are in to the area where we can access the cellar. But first, there are a few things here. This small Iskai shield can only be used by a warrior or a member of the Gcast again, so it suffice to say that we may be encountering somebody from that group at some point. We'll take the shield for now, though. And we'll take, Tom can have 15 rations. They weigh a bit, but we have enough carry capacity, and Reyna can carry 10. In fact, it's actually probably best to, keep heavy things in the chest just in case. Let's have a look. What's your carry capacity like? You can only carry another 10 or so. And that is 3 kilograms. Everybody is getting tired. We can actually rest here, which may be worth doing. Did I accidentally press the main menu button? Yes, I did. Rest. Really rest? Yes. The body rests for 8 hours. There we go. We all regain some health. I was actually expecting the rest icon to appear, but it didn't. We could put some stuff in the... Actually, it's probably best just to go down, I think. Or maybe it's best to store stuff in here first. It's best to store a few things in here first that we're going to be using. We actually want to use this axe, so let's actually put this helmet there for now. And is there anything we want to put here? Not especially. We could put the knives here, just in case. I know it's literally a paltry amount of weight we're saving, but it is worth it just to have a little bit more carry capacity when we go down into the cellar. The inscription of the shield reads, Supply Chambers. Children, think of the consequences. We'll have to get through the lock first, which is something. Here is a very, very dark area. It's time to use a torch. Using a torch illuminates the area around you. And this is another area where you have to look around with the arrow keys. Also, right-clicking, we can see a map. There are trash heaps. It is trash heaps that we're going to be looking through. These are apparently classed as trash heaps. This one has stuff in it. Food. We'll take it. Food's always good. Food's always good. Anything in these ones? Nope. Nothing whatsoever. There is something in this one. More food. We're not going to need food for a while, that's for sure. Also, there are a lot of treasure chests here. Some of these will be openable, others won't. For now, however, there is something interesting under the old stuff. There is a knife, that's not so interesting. There is, however, a sword. The sword is very useful. We're going to be equipping that, that's for sure. What else can we get here? Nothing here. Nothing here. One of these, I think, opens, although I don't remember which one it is. This one opens. Tom finds something useful in the chest. A throwing dagger and a stab, I suppose the stab is useful. They don't stack, I think the throwing knives stack. The other ones don't, necessarily. There we go. Another small axe, and some gold. The gold is useful. We will take the gold. Gold has a weight, it's pretty small, but you can eventually become overburdened with gold. Also, we'll pick up the axe, why not? What else do we have here? Nothing in particular. Alright. And so, when we come back, folks, we will continue to explore this area here. There is a lot left to explore in this underground cellar area. And when we come back, we'll see what's there. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.